Welcome to Stellify. In this video, I'll look to explore the fascinating subject of Bohemian Grove, a place shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Nestled in the heart of California's redwood forest, Bohemian Grove has been the site of secretive gatherings since its establishment in 1872 by the Bohemian Club, a private San Francisco-based group of artists, writers and businessmen. Over the years, it has evolved into a retreat for some of the world's most powerful and influential men. The Grove's history is rich with notable events, such as the Manhattan Project planning meeting in 1942, which led to the development of the atomic bomb. Key figures like former US presidents, business magnates, and cultural icons have all been part of the exclusive guest list. So what actually transpires within these woods? What secrets are shared, and what decisions are made that could potentially shape global events? The secrecy surrounding Bohemian Grove has led to numerous discussions and speculations. Some believe it to be a hub for clandestine political maneuvers, while others think it is a place for occult practices. One of the most infamous rituals is the Cremation of Care ceremony, where members don robes and burn an effigy, symbolizing the casting off of worldly concerns, which we will get into in more detail shortly. Testimonies from former attendees have hinted at bizarre and unsettling activities, including mock sacrifices and secretive discussions about global policies. Critical thinkers argue that decisions made within Bohemian Grove have far-reaching consequences, influencing everything from elections to economic policies. The event is purely by invitation only, with members having the opportunity to invite guests. One thing that is made clear to all who are invited though: what happens at Bohemian Grove stays at Bohemian Grove. At the entrance, guests are met with a plaque displaying an owl and the words, "Weaving spiders, come not here." The words harken back to Walter Scott's famous line, "Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive." It is as if they are warning people about being deceitful, posing as vacationers, but really they're to observe and report back findings. Such deceivers, the owl seems to be warning, may end up tangled in their own web or worse. The heavy security at Bohemian Grove and rough treatment that some journalists and other transgressors have reported speaks to the notion that indeed there are likely nefarious activities that go on there, many in extreme secrecy. However, the one I'd like to concentrate on is the well-known child sacrifice drama usually played out on the first day of the event, entitled The Cremation of Care, where a supposedly mock child sacrifice ritual is played out. Here's how Wikipedia describes it. The ceremony involves the poling across a lake of a small boat containing an effigy of Care, called Dull Care. Dark, hooded figures receive from the ferryman the effigy, which is placed on an altar, and, at the end of the ceremony, set on fire. This cremation symbolizes that members are banishing the dull cares of conscience. At the time the script was developed, the primary meaning of the word care was synonymous with worry, having more negative connotations than in modern times, when it tends to be associated more positively with compassion. The ceremony takes place in front of the owl shrine, a 40-foot hollow owl statue made of concrete over steel supports. The moss and lichen-covered statue simulates a natural rock formation, yet holds electrical and audio equipment within it. During the ceremony, a recording is used as the voice of the owl. In July 2000, Alex Jones and his cameraman found their way into the campground and filmed the ceremony, which he characterized as pseudo-pagan worship and an occult, ritualistic shedding of conscience and an abuse of power. You are able to watch the documentary he made. Dark Secrets inside the Bohemian Grove on the internet. Jones inspired some of the more extreme conspiracy theories about the society, including suggestions that the ritual's fiery sacrifice wasn't always an effigy, but a real human being. There are some troubling photographs reportedly taken in the early days of the secret society's formation. One which appears to show a child tied up on a table, and another of a convincing human mannequin awaiting a public lynching. Conspiracy theorists are also quick to point out that the owl, the Bohemian Grove's mascot since the founding of the club, is hidden in the upper right-hand corner of every $1 bill. It's tiny, but it's there, just to the left of the one. The owl symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, but one website listed below takes it a little further. Owls can see in the dark. They can see what we cannot see. Likewise, members of the Illuminati are privileged to information that is hidden from the general public. The demon goddess Lilith is represented throughout history as an owl. A study of Lilith will reveal the dark secrets behind the owl of Bohemian Grove. And what about the United States Capitol? At the extreme eastern side of the Capitol, you can see two cul-de-sacs which are irregularly shaped. In fact, when you draw a bold black line carefully around these cul-de-sacs and continue the black line around the Capitol, you get the appearance of an owl, with the cul-de-sacs as its ears. This is not accidental either. Consider the symbolism of the owl. Were the founding fathers making the point that they believed the Capitol would be the seat of wisdom? Whether it is a symbolic sacrifice or an actual one, it is said witnessing a body being burned in sacrifice can lead to a disassociation from one's own sense of compassion and decency. If the organisers decided at some point to make the now well-known Cremation of Care ceremony a mock sacrifice, it is only because they wanted to now use it to provide an appearance that nothing criminal was going on there. So let's take a look at some of the more familiar names on the members list. Presidents include Nixon, Eisenhower, Roosevelt, both Bushes, Hoover, Ford and Reagan. Then you've got Colin Powell, Dick Cheney, and a healthy selection of White House chiefs of staff, senators, secretaries of state, secretaries of defense, army generals, and so on. Henry Kissinger was a member. The Rockefeller family is always present. Even John E. DuPont, the crazed American heir who famously murdered Olympic gold medal winning wrestler Dave Schultz, went to the elite summer camp. On the more creative side, Clint Eastwood, Mark Twain, Bing Crosby, Merv Griffin and Charlton Heston all became members of the Bohemian Club. Initiation fees start at princely $25,000, followed by hefty yearly dues also. Definitely an exclusive only club it seems. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please do tell me, what are your thoughts? Is it merely a coincidence that so many of the rich and famous types congregate each year in such secrecy? Or are there really groups of individuals coming together to make changes that affect us all? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, please do subscribe, like and share, as it inspires me to make more videos like this one, and there is an awful lot more to share with you.